Alright, hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. And today we are back again on Path to Nowhere. Okay, my headphones back. Okay, took it 2 years. Okay, so been streaming on BlueStack for a little bit, and I did not even try it out with the what is it, the full screen stuff. So let me try this a little bit. Let me see if it works. Let's see. Hey, okay, that works. Okay, that actually works. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so yeah, I hope you all are doing well, and today we are back again on Path to Nowhere. We are checking out the, well, we already done with the, what was it, the Cat's Eye collapse. So today we are checking on the Verdant Promises rerun event. And I know I'm a little late on that. I mean, I think I got like 2 or 3 days left on that thing. I'm definitely gonna be a little bit more speedy. Alright, so okay, leave it here. Oh, I missed a day. Come on. 99. Oh yeah, right. We're back on this. Okay, this thing is in 2 days. Oh my god. Okay, I'm a little, not even a little. I'm very late on that. Okay, get that. There's a lot tonight. I already done that. Alright, verdant promises. Wait, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna go switch back to English because if I'm not wrong, I still got the Japanese voice stuff online. Yeah, I do. Okay, confirm. Switch. Very good.
I don't think my room is messy.
Yep, we're good. Okay, she's vanished. What the fuck? Okay, that's new. I do not remember doing that. Visions. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, did I do this? No, I did not. What the fuck? Okay, so that was a little weird. Anyhow, okay, so we are redoing on this. Wait, did we? What? Don't tell me I accidentally fucked that up. Alright, dear mom and dad, it's been so long since I last saw you. How's everything in Velvet Valley? I don't know whose voice is this. Summer here is nearly over, and this year isn't hot anymore. I miss home so much. How are things there? I hope you are doing well and getting a chance to rest more these days. Can't wait to come home once I'm better. We can then spend the fall festival together in our orchard, like we always do. Oh, ain't this place looking beauty? Hey, there's a voice acting I was thinking about. The cool night breeze wafts through the window, carrying the sweet, heady scent of Datura's flowers. The wind nearly snatches the letter off the desk before the ink dries. Sheila tightens her collar, a shivering running through her. She gets up to close the window, but the frame bumps against something with a dull thud.
Ouch! You know, in this year, children who stay up late get snatched by the boogeyman.
Man, I missed this.
Don't try to scare me with your scary stories. I'm not afraid. There's no such thing as a boogeyman.
Oh, you sure about that? Liam retorts, rubbing his head with a pout as he peeks into the room. His eye wanders to the letter on Sheila's desk. Liam can't read, but he spots his name written on it. A grin creeps onto his face. He knows it must be something nice.
Why aren't you in bed yet? You've got to be up early to sell the papers tomorrow.
I was just about to go back, but then I heard you coughing, so I came to check up on you.
Oh, yeah, he's probably. I was about to say he was snooping by or something, but. Because he was still snooping.
Hasn't Miss Vtuber Blue told you when you can go to this city yet? I bet they have great doctors there who can make you better. Maybe I can ask her, or just let you have my spot. Ow!
Before he can finish, Sheila gives him a light tap on his head.
Don't be silly. A chance to go to this city with the merchant caravan is too precious to waste. You want to see your mother again, don't you? Miss Vtuber Blue has already done so much for us. We should trust her plan and not make things harder for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once we're all in this city, we can figure things out then.
Sleepiness finally overtakes Liam. He lets out a wide yawn, rubs his eyes, and leaves. As the air grows silent once more, Sheila returns to her writing under the soft glow of moonlight. It's just a temporary stay in the sea, though. Come to cherish everything here and love the life I found. It feels just like the beautiful this city, only smaller, but better, perhaps. Offering a glimpse of all the wonders that await me ahead.
It's chilly out. What are you doing
Alba.
by the window all alone? Did Liam wake you?
Aren't you looking beautiful? Alba has just finished her shift at the diner. Her dance skirt is still hitched up from work.
No, he didn't wake me. Liam is a sweet boy. I just couldn't sleep, so I'm writing a letter to pass the time.
Ah, good to hear. Well, I'm gonna go back then. You know, I'm so tired that I want to grab some beauty sleep the minute the sun goes down. If not for one, that idiot got plastered again and threw up all over the flower bed. Had to drag him back home.
If that idiot is your husband, well, you still gotta love his ass.
Such a shame about the datura flower. It got completely ruined. I'll have to ask Primrose to help me replant one tomorrow. Where is she, by the way?
Do not know. Sheila glanced over at the bed behind her, where a girl is peacefully sleeping.
Shh. She's asleep. I'll tell her in the morning.
After seeing Alba's off, Sheila still finds herself wide awake. A metallic taste lingers in her throat, each breath growing even more labored. You take a deep inhale, but even the seer's familiar floral scent brings no relief to her discomfort.
Soon we'll all be in the city. Right?
Miss Vtuber Blue's caravan will take us to the shore where hopes awaits. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Sheila's no sleep won't come tonight. She carefully folds the letters and tuck it into her pockets, taking care not to wake Primrose. She tiptoes out and heads to the post office in the downtown. The night blankets the seer in a deep, still silence. The shops are closed, all the lights are out, and Liam, asleep, murmurs for his mother, once more fitfully clutching the one girlfriend he carved for himself. Sheila walks in the silver moonlight, savoring the tranquility until some faint whisper suddenly shatters the silence. Okay, there's that silence. Is someone else awake at this hour? The voice, no unrecognizable, feels disturbingly familiar. Sheila's hesitated, then starts searching for a source. Start dreaming. The eerie whispers persist. In the dark, the seer suddenly feels alien to Sheila. She sees nothing ahead, yet the voice sounds unnervingly close. She frees, torn between the curiosity and a sense of impending danger. But just as she makes the turn back, a soft plop echoes behind her. A datura flower falls from its stem, withering unnaturally fast as it lands on the stone pavement. Meanwhile, shadow looms inches away. Ooh. Before the girl can even react, the malevolent presence howls and lunges at her. Oh, we're in fight already. Holy shit, we are. Okay, victory. Okay, we can only deploy 3. I think, yeah. I don't know. Alright, Stargazer. You going on? I just say.
So you're in charge this time? This should be fun.
You're gonna find out again,
Execution time.
Okay, so what am I doing? What am I doing? Go here. Go long enough. So put your hand, put your hand. Yeah, we good. We got gourmet burgers. What the fuck? I mean, hypercube or fucking what is that? A briefcase with money walking on all fours. What the fuck is that? Okay, victory. Okay, at the edge of the seer, a woman stands, her gaze fixed on the city. Beside her, a patch of freshly planted datura flowers sways gently. In her hand, she holds a confidential audio recording from the city. A maniac anomaly of this magnitude. Well, it takes until now to address it.
Desir is a special case. It sits right at the city's border, but beyond our jurisdiction, complicating any direct intervention. And the situation there has something to do with the city's immigration issues.
Oh. We thought this city is always open to immigrants. Otherwise, a place like the Drifter camp wouldn't even exist.
It was, but after the disasters worsened in NF-106, the surge in refugees became unmanageable. They've since had to tighten entry criteria several times. Now, those with criminal records, forged documents, or unclear identities are all denied access. But criminals always find a sneaky way in. Though immigration policies may have toughened, the White Sands trade routes remain active. After all, smuggling people is far more lucrative than smuggling goods.
It is, that's it.
The prime suspect behind this mania anomaly, Vtuber Blue, is not only the leader of Desir, but also a noted merchant operating in White Sands.
Hearing her own name in the recording, the woman simply smiles. She bends down to sprinkle a final handful of white sand over a nameplate engraved with Velvet Valley words, quietly concealing the loss of a young life.
Desir used to be a holiday resort for the city, but as sandstorms encroached on this place, the town was buried in white sand and removed from the border. That's when Vtuber Blue seized control of the ruins. Using dubious financial tactics, she gathered a group of penniless, undocumented immigrants dreaming of instant success in the city and established her dominion over Desir.
That sounds magnificent, even. Why do you make it sound so bad? I mean, why? I mean, I know about the mania anomaly, but still, this sounds fucking amazing. Why are you making it sound bad?
We've made several attempts to investigate, but her extensive connections in Syndicate have protected her. Even won respect from local gangs. And
come
she
on.
always got tipped off before we could act. Her caravan's paperwork is spotless, too. A vantage point in White Sands, though we can't even find a single trace of incriminating evidence.
I mean, why are you even trying to find evidence against them? If they're trying to help people in, just fucking find a way to open the doors a little bit. Fucking be more spot on with the criminal papers or whatever the words is. Still, this just proves what this city is lacking most. They are fucking holding back on the affairs, whatever it was. If they do their job a little bit better, they don't have to fucking close the doors a little bit more harsher than anywhere else. So, if I'm not mistaken, you're dumping your problems on us. You took a leave to handle the dark web in the east side, and now that I'm back, you're telling me the MBCC is running errands for the Outland Affair Bureau?
A powerful sinner is dashing around the border, and her outland forces may have already infiltrated the city. Even if you're not concerned, the Ninth Agency surely won't just sit back and watch, right, Chief?
That's the Ninth Agency, not me. When you're talking about me, even, I'm not even the chief of the Ninth Agency, so why the fuck you dragging me in? So, vtuber Blue is a sinner. But you kept this information only to get leverage it now. Using Mania and the Ninth Agency to force me to solve your problem, am I right, Lieutenant?
For the city's sake, any threat in White Sands must be snuffed out before it hits us.
I'm not trusting these fuckers. In the stories last time, like when Zoya was involved, fucking hell, I don't remember fully. Was it this city fucking officials even tried to delay the truce with Syndicate or something? Or was it? Well, I know it was the fucking man in black who fucking dripped like water, or more like oil, stopped the entire thing. But still, if the officials even reached out even before that incident, fucking hell, the fucking black ring wouldn't have formed so fucking badly. The recording cuts off right after this grandiose declaration. Oh my god, my English. As the wind of white sand carries the new, vtuber Blue contemplate whether it heralds a crisis or an opportunity for the oasis behind her. Her caravan subordinate stands nearby, awaiting her next command. Without a word, vtuber Blue places the bouquet of white flowers and the recording tape atop the sandpit and lights the fire. The flame quickly consumed the evidence, turning it into curling ashes that swirl away in the wind.
Allons-y. The flowers are wilting faster now. Time is running out for Désir. While I'm away, if any new guests arrive, make sure the townsfolk give them a proper bienvenue.
Bienvenue. Oh, okay, that actually sounds very nice. The Sears Central Square buzzes with life. The enticing aroma of freshly baked bread wafts from nearby bakery, filling the air with warmth. Ah, Primrose.
I wonder what Sheila's doing right now.
Probably just waking up in some ultra plush bed, then getting a full checkup from one of this city's best doctors.
That's all collab.
That must be it. I bet after that she'll write to each of us, just like she does to her family. You know, to let us know she's doing okay. Miss vtuber Blue's caravan left for this city in the middle of the night. They didn't even have time to say goodbye to everyone. I bet Sheila's feeling pretty guilty right now. Probably writing pages of apologies.
Wait, didn't she get, let's say, kidnapped by whatever the dark side thingy was? Like, I do not know that. But I think those are more resembles to contaminants. Maybe, I don't know. Primrose said as she skillfully stacked the last loaf and tried to lift the bread basket and now piled high like a small mountain.
Quick, Liam, give me a hand. I can't see anything but the bread.
Bread. Before she can finish the sentence, a pair of steady hands grabs the other end of the basket, helping to bear the load. The grip is too firm to be Liam. Primrose just about to say thanks, but as she's peeked around the mountain of bread, she found herself face to face with a complete stranger. Excuse me, Miss, am I in the seer? Why, that must be me indeed. Okay, the balcony, okay, entry records. Yep, there's his man, new visitor. There's not even a fucking name for me. Okay, Dillywood issued by this city. Who named a fucking landmark as Dillywood? That sounds so stupid. Like, what the fuck is that? Okay, Lush Vision. So what's this? What do I use? Okay. Okay, so window view. Well, that's managed to infiltrate.
A newcomer?
Yes, hello. The Steer is an idyllic town alive with greenery and winding paths. Neat brick houses line the streets, each with a cozy garden, lounge chairs, and teapot-topped tables. This is a place meant for leisurely tea sipping at this moment. Every townsfolk gaze is fixed on the new visitor. Oh, look at your coat. It's barely holding it together. This has been a rough journey, huh? You don't come with the caravan, did you? This place on your own is no small feat. Those desert bandits and monsters out there aren't exactly welcoming to travelers. It wasn't too bad. I got lucky and didn't run into any real troubles. Hey now, what's with the grilling? You almost look like those trigger-happy Dis-City border guards. Up our gas says down, shall we? We say we don't stand on ceremony here in Deschia. Make yourself at home. Right there, the diner. And there's the bakery. And a bit further down, you'll find the general store and post office. Oh, and over there. Before you can even catch your breath, the townfolk crowds around you. Curious, but welcoming.
Welcome. Yes, you are in Desir. I'm Liam, and this is Primrose.
Ah. Liam emerged from behind the bread basket. She dragged the startled girl forwards, squeezing through the crowd. The mellow sunlight filters through the square, mingling with the sweet scent of the torch blossom and the cheerful chatter of the townsfolk. This is a scene of peacefulness, almost like a paradise in the unforgiving white sands. This looks like nothing like a smuggler's den is reported to be. It's hard to believe this place was once an abandoned holiday resort buried in sandstorms for years. The smugglers' lead must have put in some real effort to transform it into this haven, all to lure in illegal immigrants. Perhaps these warm welcomes just another careful crafted illusions. Even strangers in the absence of the severe contamination the Outland Affair Bureau warns you about. All you see here are simple folks living in a perfect town. You adopt an unassuming demeanor, graciously responding to the good town folks' greetings. As the greetings continue, you cautiously begin probing for information about human smuggling. Actually, you know what? Let's be straight. You see, I just got here, and okay, never mind. Let's fucking select that with that then. You see, I just got here, and I have no idea how to get to this city. I'd be grateful if anyone could offer some tips, just as you prepare to double down on your act. Finger brushing against the fake ID provided by the Outland Affair Bureau, a large hand suddenly grabs your shoulder.
Hey, anyone who makes it to Desir is family. Cut out the fancy talk. You're only the second one, besides me, of course.
Beside you.
To cross the white sands alone to get here. You got guts, kid. We ought to throw you a
That
damn
burp.
welcome
Okay.
party for that.
Okay, the voice actors really fucking throw in. They're all for that. Oh my god, they even have a burp, bruh. You're just looking for an excuse to get drunk. You're headed to the city too. It's a great place. Well, of course, Sears is a nice place too. To your surprise, no one seems to shy away from talking about this city. The townsfolk carry on with cheerful banter, discussing going to the city as casually as the weather. You earlier caution seems to be out of place. Oh my god, my English. Is this really the notorious illegal immigrant hub that has been giving the Outland Affair Bureau such a headache? As you're grappling with this, a chime of a bicycle bell snapped you back to the moment.
Don't mind them. They just love any excuse for a get-together. You're looking for Miss Vautour Blue, right? I'm afraid she just left with her caravan. But if you don't mind, I'd be happy to show you around.
Oh, who are you, young lady? I do not remember her.
Oh, please just call me Dove.
Oh,
I
Dove.
heard you were asking Primrose for directions earlier.
Wait, Dove,
Sorry,
I think I
but
have
her
her.
best friend Sheila left for Dis City with the caravan just a few days ago, so she's been a bit down. Please excuse her.
Ah. No worries, I understand completely. Besides, everyone here has been incredibly welcoming. Arms filled with local treats offered by the townsfolk, you follow Dove into what appears to be an ordinary house.
I'm sorry you didn't arrive at the best time. The caravan just left on urgent business, and Alba's busy preparing for a performance today, so I'll be your makeshift landlady for now. As for your questions about getting to this city, I'm afraid we'll have to wait till our hostess comes back.
Your arrival seems to be surprise for no one. Dove simply nods to Van basking downstairs as she leads you up. There's no request for identification or exchange of keys. She guides you upstairs casually.
This room is yours now. Please feel free to use it during your stay in this year.
You push the door open and are pleasantly surprised by the room decorations. It's clean and tidy, with windows on two sides. Sunlight filters through the lush branches outside, bathing the space with a warm, inviting glow.
Here's the bedding, washing tools, even some fresh datura flowers. Yes, perfect. If you need anything else, just call out the window. As you've seen, folks here are nosy but helpful. We're fortunate in this year. Thanks to Miss Vautour Blue and her caravan, we never have to worry about the living basics.
Not having to worry about food or water in the middle of white sand. That place almost too good to be true. Noticing your doubting look, Dove's smile softens as she gently sets your luggage beside the bed.
If you're worried about money, please don't be. Miss Vautour Blue will include your living expenses here in Desir as part of your fare to the city, all at a very fair price. If you're really that hard up, you can take up some gigs at the bakery, diner, or this inn. That way, you can save up enough money for your trip. Or, if you'd like, you could also do a mail carrier job like me.
New mail carrier. Ain't that nice? Dove's eye brightens as she pats her messenger bag with pride. So, Miss Vautour's Blue offered job opportunities as well.
Of course. Miss Vautour Blue knows how grueling the journey across White Sands can be. She's made this place a safe haven for all travelers.
Cheap food and lodging, no worries for basic necessities, and even job opportunities is exactly like the ads you found on the dark web and across White Sands. It's almost like a charity. If a free lunch were like this was real, why would you have to be pulling all-nighters at the bureau? Noticing your silence, Dove leaned in closer, her tone softer.
Desir is a strange place, isn't it? Nobody asks where you're from. nobody questions your intentions. They just let you stay, just like that.
Okay, the music's off. Well, okay, tones definitely change. Her voice suddenly dropped low, barely audible. The brim of her hat cast a shadow over her face, and an eerie silence fills the room. Is there a flaw in your disguise? But before you can even react, Dove lifts her hat, her smile returning, warm and genuine.
That's right. This is exactly what this year is all about. People here don't need to know each other's past. It's the future that matters. Everyone is right. This is
Okay,
exactly
headphones
what this
back.
year is all about. People here don't need to know each other's past. It's the future that matters. Everyone here shares the same dream. And now you're...
Okay, my headphones are a little clicky. Okay, do I have the fucking antenna on this fucking bullshit? I'm hearing a little bit ticking on this. Wait, I'm hearing two sides. What? Come on. Come on. It's doing a little bit something like that, but fine. Dove walks to the window, pushes it open, letting in a rush of fresh air with floral fragrance that make the gauze touch and flutter.
We'll all make it to this city and live out our dreams.
Following her gaze, you take in the scene below. This miniature society is bustling amid the greenery. The bakery is filling the air with a rich, enticing aroma. Bathed in sunlight, the town appears even cozier than before.
I'll be on the go. If you have any more questions, you can wait for your neighbor across the way. She'll help you.
Oh, who's that? My neighbor, huh?
Yes, you're quite lucky. Living right across from Miss Vtuber Blue, this room has the best view in the most convenient location. That is to say, it's the closest you can get to a brighter morrow.
Oh, and that was a little bit foreshadowing, if I did not say so myself. Dove leaves as you watch the windows as she walks away. Downstairs, an elderly woman is basking in the sun with her dog. As Dove passes by, she pauses to gently pet the dog's head before continuing on her way. Lives out your dreams, huh? The Sears offers a quality of life that most syndicates wouldn't dare to dream of. No gang shootouts, no corruptors' weapons, even no struggles for basic survival. What illusions smugglers have created about this city that make these immigrants here yearn for that distant land. Still, you can't shake the feeling this entire town might be just an elaborate show. As you mull over the clues at hand, you remain at high alert. Against the picturesque gray surroundings, you begin thoroughly inspecting your lodging. You find no listening device or traces of mania in the room. It's an ordinary inn, and townspeople have accepted your presence without any questions. The identity concealing props in your luggage provided by the Outland Affair Bureau seems almost unnecessary. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves outside your window, carrying with it a soothing sound of daily life. For a fleeting moment, you almost forget that you're here on a mission, not a vacation. Well, I guess no choice but to wait for her to come back. You turn your gaze beyond the window. The tightly drawn blinds across the way slightly announce Walter's blue absence from her apartment. Contact? Nangel notify the Outland Affair Bureau that I arrive in this year and successfully settled in as a new visitor. Walter Blue, the smuggler, as they identify, is within my surveillance range, but she seems out of town for now. Being this close to the targets poses a risk of exposure. As a precaution, I'll initiate all future communications. Tell the FAC to stand by until further notice. I haven't found out much regarding the severe contamination yet, but there is one particular worth noting. When I first arrived in this year, there are some unusual whispers.
Beware. You must beware.
Okay? While the Sears bustles with excitement for the newcomers, an unfinished letter lies unnoticed in a shadowy corner. On it, the neat handwriting trails off into two hurried scrawl lines. The last words of solitary soul whose hope has run dry. Ain't that surprising? Okay, we still got suppers, railroad, issues. Okay, I'll set doors open. Clusters of the tourist flowers blooms around the balcony. Sunlight traces the curve of the hanging petals, creating a halo of eerie distant mist. From the well-lit position of newly trimmed foliage to the droplets still lingering on the petals, everything speaks of the town owner's devotion and meticulous attention to these flowers. The town folks have told you these are the coolest flowers, a species you have never encountered before in the city. Since setting foot into the town, this has been the only kind of flower you see. Their intoxicating fragrance wafts around every corner, seeping into every house, as if they are in endless bloom. It is already a miracle that such an oasis exists in the disaster-ravaged white sand, let alone one that nurtures such an elegant yet peculiar plant. Is it really because nature is particularly generous to the sea? The detour flowers on the opposite balcony sways in the breeze, and as the gentle wind seems to make the town tilt and dream like haze, the familiar, soothing fragrance watches over you. Surrounded by the floral fragrance, you still can't shake the lingering suspicion that seems in your mind. The wooden armchair sits facing the balcony at an angle. A night gown draped its canopy yellow cascade onto the cushions in soft rippling folds. The fabric luxuriously soft with a silken sheen, a material you know commands a hefty price inside, despite being impractical and fussy to maintain. His appearance alone makes it desirable. Having clothes custom-made from this material has become one of the ways East Side's elites flaunt their wealth and connections. Such luxury seems completely out of place in White Sand, yet the owner of this nightgown stands as unique exception in the harsh desert. One can imagine her carelessly dropping the nightgown from her fingertip onto the chair with a yawn in the morning. Clearly, she pays little mind to stubborn work, living life in her own laid-back rhythm. Her extravagant lifestyle must be supported by wealth and connections, making her not so different from those East Side elites after all. On a low round table sits a palate holding a dainty piece of cake, its rich syrup catching the light with appetizing glint of golden amber. The cake has been perfectly preserved, its decorative cream unmarred by the temperature. Exactly the kind you see displayed in the windows of East Side Pan's finest pastries. You can't even imagine its delivery costs from this city to White Sand, a place where even the basic sustenance is not guaranteed. The small spoon rests on a while wisps of steam still rise from a porcelain cup containing a hot drink. This looks like the owner has left in a hurry before getting its savor that carefully prepared decorated tea. Looking at the thing left on the table, you figure she must be returning soon. The breeze carries the flower's fragrance like a distant melody from across town. Yet hidden is pleasant harmony, a discordant note sticks out like a sword coming. Barely audible whispers beat against your eardrums, sorrowful and relentless. They're growing clearer, yet their words remain incomprehensible. The sound even flows, drawing your attention until they finally fade away towards the heart of the town. Oh, what the? Okay, she's a newsbird. As you follow those ethereal whispers through unfamiliar town, your attention is drawn to the animated calls of a paperboy along the way. Extra, extra, the city election reaches fever pitch. Who's pulling the string behind the scenes? Buy a newspaper. I'll take one. Sure thing, sir. There'll be 100 discoin. Oh, and a new comic. Tell me yours. I'll give you a discount. Milk and newspaper. Liam got you covered. Wake up to warm, fresh milk every day. So, now you know who to go to if you need morning delivery services. You're not accepting the young paperboy Liam's kind offer. Perhaps there might be some useful information for your mania investigation. But as you flip through the Sears newspaper, you find nothing but celebrity gossip printed all over every page. This is supposed to be this city's latest news. It looks like This looks more like a celebrity gossip tabloid. And the news is 2 days old. Your tones grow increasingly skeptical. This city idols aren't all that special anyways. My mom is way, way prettier than any of them. Agree, but of course. Every child sees their mother as the most beautiful person in the world. Of course she is. Liam seems pleased with the response, proudly rubbing his nose with his ink-stained hands. Suddenly, he appears to realize something and let out a long No. I don't just mean beautiful in a nice way. She's actually beautiful. You think I'm making this up, don't you? But I'm not. My mom is really beautiful. I'll show her a photo next time. Ask why. A photo? Yeah, mom is in this city. I can only show you her photo, but she writes to me. She says she'll take me to this city soon. And I'll see her in a bed this size. Take bath in a tub like this. And get to eat loads and loads of bread this big. Liam clumsy gestures with his arms that thing several times larger than himself. They're saving up money to buy a whole lot of gifts for my mom. When I see her, I'm definitely going to give her a huge hug, just like this. The paperboy blinks excitedly as he spread his arm wide enough to embrace all of his dreams about this city. Then, suddenly self-conscious, he dropped his arm and scratched his head sheepishly. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. Oh, someone wants newspaper over there. I better go. The paperboy takes your money, carefully counts it, and runs off while cheerfully waving goodbye. I'm gonna show you my mom photo next time. Your jaw will drop on how pretty she is. Just you wait. Isn't that good, nice? The street is packed with people. As you carried along by the crowd, you accidentally kick a glass bottle that suddenly rolls onto your path. It wakes up a sleeping townsman in ragged clothes in the corner. He sprawls on the ground, cursing loudly while grabbing at your clothes to stop you from leaving. Are you blind? You just ruined my sweet dream. Sorry, I'll leave you alone right now. You knocked over my precious drink and dried rock. Wait, it's you. Come here, help me up. I won't go bed. Without warning, the drunk man grabs your arm. The suddenly weight nearly throws you on balance, making you stagger sideways. Where you live? Just 2 blocks ahead. Wait a minute. Why don't these damn legs work again? We had a few drinks. Forget it. No point in going back to that empty house anyway. Just lie here instead. He mumbles these words with frustrated slurs, dropping heavily back to the ground, yet his hand still clutches tightly to your sleeve. Can you really fall asleep here? This shit is my home. Come on, anyway. Who gives a damn where I sleep and what I do? I just sleep all day, grab some fresh bread when I'm hungry, and head to Alma's toilet and like a drink. I couldn't be better. The dinner's kitchen's got the best this city brew. Divine stuff, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta try some. He tries to force the delicate glass bottle to your lips, but you dodge smoothly, drawing away from it. If it's so good, just save it for yourself. He flashes his stained teeth in a grin, thrusting the bottle up to the point something in his. Look, over there. That direction. Over there. This city. This drink and all of this here is a blessing from Miss Potter Blue, a gift from this city itself. Is everything here brought in by Rotter's Blue Caravan? Of course, with Miss Rotter's Blue here. This here has everything it needs. Food so fresh and tasty. Drink so fine, bread so soft as clouds. As I make it there, I'll have all these luxuries, all mine for the taking. He speaks, as he speaks, he's passed his worn frame belt empathetically, and you notice an exquisitely crafted dagger tied to it. Oh, John, we'll make sure to show you around too. Promised you before you kicked the bucket, didn't you? Oh, John, just some old geezer. She shoved his. Oh, fuck. Go there. Just some old geezer. He shoved his dagger into my hands before he died. He found me out there in White Sands, and then learned to pilot the sunship when the sickness took him. Poor bastard never got to enjoy a single day in his life. Doesn't matter. Everyone who hustles in White Sands end up like this. The surge of emotion triggers a violent coughing, making his words increasingly garbled. Finally, his face turned deadly pale. As his body crumbles to the ground, his consciousness clouded. Before leaving, you catches a glimpse of his passport and the clothes. His name is Juan. Isn't that the guy that Alba tried to kick down before, I think? The mysterious whispers lead you around the street corner, where you're drawn to an aroma of fresh baked goods. These are fresh baked cookies. Please, try some and feel free to browse our store. The nervous bakery girl holds out her basket to you. An aroma of freshly cut buttered cookies is irresistible, and you help yourself to a piece. Oh, it's you. Would you like to buy something to take home? No, I didn't mean to pressure you. If you like them, you can get some. The cookie tastes good. Reach for your pocket, but suddenly pause them. No, just pay. Don't you dare act poor. Thank you for your patronage. This is my first time running a stall, so here, something for you. She nervously slipped a paper bag into your hand. Her movements are quick and shy. Just some unused bread crusts from my boss's sandwiches. I try to make them tasty. You can have them. Tell me how they taste. Try them. You take a bite and immediately the taste of rich cream and tangy jam are complemented by a perfectly crispy texture. This taste is just as good as pastry sold in this city. Never had better bread crust in my life. Oh, you're too kind. There's aren't good enough to be sold in the store. I could never make any real money from them. You're too humble. No, I've never been to this city. I bet they don't have many bakers as good as you. Are you planning on opening your own bakery in the city? No, not really. I'm going to this city to play. I hear there's many opportunities there. They say anyone who works hard can live a happy, comfortable life. Just imagine a beautiful house with gardens, a shiny luxury car, unlimited milk and bread on the table, clean and well-lit private bathrooms, and maybe, just maybe, I'll even have my own room. For this city folk, these things must come so easily. How wonderful that must be. A look of wistful yearning crossed your face. But once I make enough money, I can bring my uncle and aunt to the city. And we can all live a happily life together like that. That's my dream. This must sound corny to you, right? Not at all. I think a good life with your family is a beautiful dream. The girl gives a timid fond smile. Thank you. I'm Tim Rose, by the way. If you ever need anything, you can always find me at the bakery. I don't have much to offer, but there's always plenty of bread crust. That is. Outside the small diner, the crowd is boisterous with excitement. Encore! Oh, you're so beautiful. Playful calls like these are blocking your way. The enthusiastic dancer notices you standing outside the crowd and waves you over to a table. Looking up, you spot an old television mounted outside the diner, which is playing commercials filled with glamorous models. All right, settle down. I'll give you one last dance. My sitter's letter should be arriving soon, then I'm done with you lot. Go drink and have fun without me. Paying no mind to the disappointed calls from the crowd, Abba confidently picks up her hand drums and begins singing and dancing by the street. After the applause and whistle died down, Albers emerged from the kitchen with a plate of freshly baked desserts and a bottled drink. Her face is as warm as a treat she carries, as she gives you a friendly, curious look. Hi there, newcomer. My, look at this delicate face. Where did you come from? Just a small town. Everyone here has a similar story. Don't you worry. You can make the theater your home now. Miss Vata Blue is very understanding. Is she popular among you guys? Of course, Miss Vata Blue has such a kind heart. Whether you're rich or poor, if you want to go to the city, he's always willing to lend a helping hand. She'll just help just anyone. You bet. Have you heard of Sheila? They can find a cure for sickness in Velvet's Valley. So Miss Vata Blue gave her a chance to go to the city. She just made it across successfully the other day. Oh, and there's Darcy. He was the most popular guy in town. And I heard he became a manga artist in the city now. Oh, don't even get me started on that drunk Juan. He won't last long with his health. The only thing keeping him going is the hope of reaching the city himself. Okay, now time to dig in. Please have some more. Too skinny. Abba has just inadvertently revealed to you the list of successful immigrants or migrants from this year. Meanwhile, you notice her gaze constantly falls on the snack in front of you during her chat. You seem hungry. Oh, not hungry at all. Actually, I'm on a diet. Oh, embarrassed. She pushes the dessert towards you sheepishly, but when her eyes falls on them, Her expression turned worried. I wonder how Sheila's doing now. She used to love these berry tarts too, but her illness left her with such a poor appetite. At least she's now finally made it to this city for a treat. I just hope she can stay healthy and lead a good life. And you, why do you want to go to this city? Me? See, I'm just an ordinary girl. My little sister is all I got. I want to give her a better life in the city. You have no idea how clever my little sister is. Have you heard that school on the east side is incredibly hard to get in? She's studying her heart out and got only one seat open to our hometown. Tuition must be quite expensive in the east side, right? Yeah, about that actually. That's like over 10 times the money I can make in a year. But nothing is possible now that I'm in this year. If Dr. Blue can make anything happen. We got this perfect plan. I'll do something to help pave the way for my little sister's future. How? She pointed mysteriously at the old television mounted on the wall, which is now showing the commercial about a beauty pageant. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. Oh, there's Liam. Give me 1 second. Let me check out what this is. The mail one. Hey, we're back here now. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. A crisp noise grabs your attention. Instinctively, you shift your focus to a ringing sound when a gentle, serene voice reaches your ear. Miss Marcia, are you home? I got a letter for you. Yes, I hear you. I'm right here. Yes, yes. Mind your step now. Slow down. No rush to get down the stairs. Oh, my dear dog, what luck you bring me. You're here so early. You must be exhausted. Come on, eat and rest for a bit, sweetheart. That's so kind of you, Martina. I can't stay, but my hands full, so I gotta go. Oh, Mr. What? That's a Mr.? Looks like a woman to me. Mr. Felipe, no need to come all the way here. I just went out a few days ago. Just be patient, would you? Huh? So none of these letters are here for me. Who are they for, huh? But a few are for the people who moved to this city. They stay with me, though. I'm still looking for someone who can take them to this city to live them properly. That's your job, too? Well, sounds like a lot of work. What if I say you should cut yourself some slack? Those folk who've gone to the city must be over the moon by now. Probably forgotten they ever wrote those letters. I'm so green with envy, I tell ya. That's right. You know Sheila, the girl who lived down the alley? She just moved to the city a few days ago. Boy, Sheila. Dove, do you know about this? You know her earlier. You could have asked her to give you a hand. Look, not everyone is nice as our little Dove around here. Those who went to this city, surely they were all nice before, but once they found out they were leaving, did any of them even bother to say goodbye? Now, Mr. Felipe, let's be fair. We all forget things when we get excited. I'm sure they did. On purpose. We'll keep an eye out for your daughter's message. We'll be the first to know if I receive any letters back. Well, I better get going. See you around. Wait, why there's no voice acting this time? Okay, there is no voice acting. Folks who went to the cities, letters back. Your ears perks up at those key words and the smoothly casual chatters. Deliberately, you move closer towards the ringing sound, trying to follow the leads. As if the girl is truly a luck bringer, the ringing draws nearer. As soon you spot the source. An old-fashioned bicycle gliding down the lane. Perched on it is Dove, carrying with her a mellow breeze. She greets every passerby with a small smile. Her messenger bag sways at her side. offering glimpses of its pristine white interior. Dappled sunlight filtered through the green canopy, casting a patchwork of light and shadow over her, like a steedle from a timeless film. As you ponder about how to broach the pearl subject, go spots you first. Oh, if it isn't Seer's new guest, have you settled in? Dove called out warmly, clumsily stopping her bike with her foot, managing halting just in front of her. Yes, all thanks to you. What are you? Can't you tell? I'm a messenger, just doing my daily rounds around. If you ever want to send a message, or letter, or invitation, just hit me up. You ever receive mail from the city? Dove covered her mouth with soft chuckles and nods. Of course, many folks here this year have ties hard in the city. That's why they came here in the first place, to make sure they can keep in touch. I see. Looks like this place really is as good as they say. Though agreeing with her, you sound skeptical. Dove, somehow accustomed to such reaction, pulls out a few letters from her bag, holding them out as if she'd done it many times before. I know what you're worried about, but this here is truly different. When we say we'll deliver the mail, we mean it. It's not an empty promise. See, these are all the letters sending back, delivering each one of them straight on to every recipient hand. You fan out the letters she gave you and see the different sets of handwriting signatures on them. The carefully smoothed out creases and meticulous copies addressed lend credence to those words. Has anyone made it to the city right back to their families, or to bring them their families over? I heard the Seers have quite a few people move there. Must have seen letters like that, right? Not likely. Or not such time against such letters. The recipient has already left for the city too. A few residents do write letters as soon as they know they're leaving and ask me to send out later. But that's rare because, you see, I never got my turn. I only dream, but from what I hear, people are notified on so short notice that they barely have time to pack and roll right. What Dove say piques your interest. Clearly, she's no more than other resident here. Is more willing to share her insights. Just as you were about to press for more information, an urgent voice cuts in from the distance, interrupting your chat. Dove, where are you? Has my daughter's letter arrived yet? Oh, I must have lost track of time. I'm sorry. We'll be right there. The call jolts Dove out of chit-chat. She hastily waves goodbye to you before clambering back onto her bicycle, pedaling away in a rush. You instinctively wave back, only to realize you're still clutching the letters she handed you. Wait, I still have your letters! Sorry, but I can't turn around here. Could you deliver them for me? They're all addressed. Find the street signs at the intersections and number plates. Thank you. Nell's voice is swallowed by the breeze, fading into the distance. You watch her pedal away, struggling to keep her balance while trying to fish out letters from her bag. You let out a small sigh. Oh, I guess she literally had her hands full. Alright, I'll deliver them. Might be a perfect chance to get to know the town's layout and its residents. There's nice. This is definitely new. Nice. Message delivered. Dandelion. Oh, the wish flower. What you do? Recover one reserve pound. Wait, what is that thing? Something passive is something I would like to have. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, okay, that's okay, that calmed my throat a little bit.
Leave.
Oh,
Leave.
okay, voice line drop back. The eerie whisper still lingers near your ear, yet townfolk seems to be unaware of the disturbance. Your investigation so far suggests that they are indeed just ordinary immigrants, drawn here by simple dreams. They revere and trust Veteran Blue, blissfully awaiting the day to move to the city. At mid-afternoon, while the diner is already closing for the day, Liam stretched up on his tiptoe to help hang the close sign on the door.
Time for a clock out shot! Alba, look over here! Snap, snap!
Though exhausted from a day's work, Albus mustered the energy to humor Liam, striking a few poses for his tour camera.
Miss Vtuber Blue says I can get a real camera in this city. When we're there, I'll take your picture, Alba. It'll be just as beautiful as the one of my mom.
Oh my. Then I must sign up for a beauty pageant with that photo.
Oh crap, that pageant my ass. It's all about the prize money, ain't it?
Shut it, Juan. It's an honor. You think everyone's like you? Get drunk and yak at Miss Vtuber Blue's door? Hypercube is my true love. I'm gonna make tons of hypercubes in this city.
Oh, how many cameras can I buy with one hypercube?
I'm not quite sure. But I guess you can buy a whole sack of bread with one hypercube.
Hypercubes are strictly regulated resources in this city. Even Vtuber Blue can't sneak any out to satisfy their curiosity. The groove noisy banter leads nowhere as they while away the last moments before sunset. However, none of them notice the strange voice murmurs in the shadows.
Beware. You must beware.
Beware of what? The whispers creeps close, and more become distinct. You glance around but see nothing. Primrose, however, seems to notice your unusual behavior.
Are you looking for something?
Did you hear any strange noise?
Noise? Maybe it's the sound of the caravan coming back?
No, it sounded more like someone's talking.
Usually everyone's heading home around now. Maybe you're overhearing someone grumbling about their day?
Primrose turned back to say something more, but the cloaked figure she was talking to was already gone.
Must tell them I'm going to.
Following the whispers, you slip away from the crowd, head deeper into the town. Here, the ever-present datour's flowers are surprisingly nowhere to be seen. The walls are bare and marked of once lush vines, with only left the withered branches and sparse yellow leaves. It is as if an invisible barrier is blocking the sunlight, casting only layers upon layers of oppressive shadows over everything. The whisper seems to creep close from all sides.
Desir. Destroy. I. Destroy.
Oh, that the seer destroy, that is rhyme. That does rhyme with each other though. The voices hover in the air, plucking at your nerves like unseen fingers. Yet the dark alley stretches ahead, remaining eerily empty. Who's there? Is there anything I can help you with? The moment the words leave your lips, the whispers cease entirely. Complete silence engulfed the alley, thick and suffocating. Can you hear me? You take another cautious step forward. Only silence responds, save for the soft crunch of moss before leaving its boost. You only catch faint sounds of Alba and the others in the distance as the town continues its liege's afternoon. Was it all in your head? You cast one last glance into the depths of the shadows, seeing nothing. You make to leave. Plop. A detour flower withers and drop at your feet all of a sudden. At the same moment, an icy touch falls at your shoulders. In the shadows, something slowly swells and follows, trying to envelop you within its mass. As the surrounding vegetation withers rapidly, the air grows heavier, filled again with the elusive whispers. The silhouette gradually takes shapes before you. There's no mistaking what follows is the familiar feeling. Mania. Alright, battle time. Alright, let me see here. Put your hand, put your hand, put your hand, put your hand. Yeah. Could be. Very nice. The shackles tears away the oppressive gloom, plunging the alley back into silence. The haunting whispers has vanished. Even the wind is still. The reports indicate that the M value near Desir was approaching disaster range. Yet the contamination you felt just now was mild compared to that. There must be something more.
Do you like Desir?
A clear, sweet greetings interrupt the silence. A blonde girl standing just beyond the shadows. Betwixt the silent valley and velvet sky, rays of sunlight falls upon the girl. This golden hue so soft it seemed to envelop her in gossamer veil, lending the ethereal quality to her presence.
Do you like Desir?
She repeats, her tone calm yet unsettling, similar to the whisper you since heard. Oh, that is definitely new. The girl stands still in the sunlight, her gaze calm, awaiting an answer from you. Noticing your hesitation, she responds with a polite smile before turning a glance towards the velvet sky.
I liked it here. Seeing everyone here carrying hope in their hearts, all working together toward a common goal.
Her expression is gentle, her voice is soft, and her demeanor is harmless. Yet her gaze direct towards some distant point beyond you. You turn to look in the direction of her gaze, but see nothing unusual. The townsfolk in the square are still going on about their day. Is she speaking to you? Her tones give no indication, but there's no one else in the dark alley. Are you talking to me? The girl doesn't answer. Instead, she smiles softly as she caressed the drooping flower stem. At her touch, another dexterous blossom withers and falls.
We all believe Desir is our gateway to this city. Miss Vtuber Blue says we're just a step away from the life of our dreams. You believe that too, don't you?
The sweet flora, scent, and warm sunlight seem to dissolve, replaced by the thickening miasma of contamination. Your instinct sharpens. Girl is no ordinary local.
Have you ever been to this city?
The girl seemed oblivious to you, to your growing wariness. Her tone unchanged, as if lost in the reverie. Answer. Only from what I've seen in the papers, I guess. Unfazed by your evasive answer, the girls continue, her tone insistent.
What is it like in this city? Will the medicine be expensive there? Will the doctors there be impatient with me too? Will they shun me for my sickness, like everyone back home?
Her words grow erratic, and her mood seems unstable. Is she seeking treatment in this city? You heard a similar story from townsfolk. Are you alright? Using the shackle would risk exposing your identity, so you approach her as gently as possible, with the girl sitting in the corner, shaking her head frantically as if terrified.
No, stay back. My letter hasn't been sent yet. My parents still haven't heard from me.
Her words and mind spirals in chaos, yet what she said rings a bell. The name flashes in your mind, a name that shouldn't be here this year. You, Sheila? The illusion before you freezes, struck by shock and fear. She begins convulsing violently. Dark thunders of mania coils around her, ripping away the facade that reveals her true form. In a blink, the illusion turns into a monstrous figure, twisted by maniac obsession. The corruptor lunges at you with terrifying speed. Dodge. You react instinctively. The narrow alley gives little room to maneuver, and your physical capabilities are definitely no match to the corruptor's inhuman speed. Is there a gun? You attempt to dodge, fail. In a split second, you slam against the wall, crushing force. The monster's hand clamps down, muffling your voice and nose. The miasma mania invades your lungs, almost smothering you. As suffocation sets in, your head spins, your heart beats thunder in your ears, and your vision begins to warp. You see the sears and ruin overrun by monsters, with noxious contamination seeping into every inch of the soil, town soil. Is this an initiation for death? Ooh, what the heck is this?
What are you looking for?
What?
Monsters! So many monsters! Surrounding the seer!
Oh, okay, this is definitely not looking good.
Have you seen him? He was here just a moment ago.
The city! Not Horblow's! Mine!
Ooh. Okay, dark cloud looms over on the bustling marketplace where corruptors run rampant. Among the townsfolk, the rotting contamination-ridden monster pushes shoulders with ordinary people, wandering streets right before your eyes. Lies. What turned Sheila into that? Numerous questions flood your mind while the prolonged suffocation drains your strength. Your fading consciousness clings to a single instinctive thought. Can't mania harm the innocent townsfolk. Crimson spike of light begin forming in your palms. Just then, you hear a faint tapping sound drawing near. Footsteps in high heels.
What are you waiting for?
You instantly retract the shackles in your hands. Before you can proceed, a mysterious figure appears to be next to you. A warm breath grazing your ears. Your mind, clouded by suffocation, snaps to sudden clarity. Before you can turn to look, a soft touch encircles your wrist. Then a gentle yet firm grip pulls you backwards.
How have the folks of Dizil been treating our guest while I was away?
Oh,
Dove says your place has a lovely view. We should have tea together on the balcony sometime, if you're up for it.
yeah, you are inviting, my dear. You are. The woman effortlessly resolved the impending threats. Before you could utter your name, the wand in her hand and the formidable powder have demonstrated her identity.
Here's a little free tip. As a newcomer, it's best not to wander around alone. Wouldn't you agree, my new neighbor?
Well, would you look at that? We got guard act. That's definitely not good. Okay, set you here. Yeah, whatever. Healthy milk, bruh. Is that resembling a cow? I mean, it is. What the hell and all that? I'm surprised the burgers doesn't have fries for fucking hams. Letting out a final shriek, the monsters vanish with all the traces of mania. The alley, though still cold and dim without sunlight, has regained peace. Only the faint ghostly scent of the tourist flowers still lingers in the air around you. The shackle pulses wildly in your palms. A strong premonition tells you that the sinners before you deserve every bit of the Outland Fair Bureau high-risk rating. You step back instinctively to keep it a safe distance, only to realize you're still holding your wrist, sensing your retreat, a fingertip tightly, gently around yours.
What? Are you afraid of me? Did they badmouth me while I was away? Primrose and her friends wouldn't do that. It was Juan, wasn't it? And here I thought you were a brave one, venturing alone into such a desolate place. Lucky for you, I happen to have stumbled upon a lost little lamb. Don't I deserve at least a merci?
She tilts her head, lips draw closer to your ear. Her breath warm, tinged with a faint hint of tobacco. Brush against the nape of your neck, sending a shiver down your spine. She notices, of course, but maintains her composure, waiting your response. You're not the only one here who can feign calmness at a monster encounter. Yeah, talking about perfect timing. How strange. I'm not sure I'll end up here. Just now, a dark shape appeared out of nowhere. The next thing I knew, I could barely breathe. Thank you for your help. I should head back now. Put out a meek, confused look and try to pull your hand free, but she isn't about to let you go that easily.
Is that all? Surely you can do better than that, my friend. You see, in my line of work, nothing comes for free.
With a tone honeyed yet firm, step forward, guiding you back until your shoulders meet the wall. With deliberate calm, she takes your hand, her finger lacing through yours, fingertip tracing soft, slow circles that leaves a tingling warm in your heart.
Now, as a token of your gratitude, humor me. What was that red glow in your palm?
So much for hiding the shackles. I'm the FBCC sheriff from the city. Surrender now. Poor you always wanted to pull off a dramatic line like that for once, but with so many mysteries unsolved, not time for heroes just yet. Hey, what red glow? What do you mean? I remember something scary trying to attack me. It was all blur after that. I think I heard that shadowy figure say something about what those blue lies. You emphasize those last words, widening your eyes and feign innocence. Looking into her blue eyes, expect some ostentatiousness from shrewd merchants. But instead, you see only a placid yet penetrating gaze.
No way. An attack here in Dizil? That would be quite concerning. We certainly wouldn't want to frighten the townsfolk away, would we? Looks like I've got some tidying up to do to make sure any threat to Dizil is erased. Now,
Oh,
just to be absolutely clear, you're certain you were attacked by some shadowy figure?
yes. Her deliberate, slow tone says it all. She's playing the same game as you are, keeping her card close while threatening discreetly. It's clear she's doubting the mention of her life and the presence of a corruptor. You both keep your friendly, knowing smile in silence, as any passerby would think you were having a bearable talk. As her fingertip brushes against your wrist, you feel a pulse quickening. You can control your tone, your expression, but your body betrays you. Must we stand this close? Frankly, I'll be quite defenseless if you decide to take advantage of the situation, Miss Vtuber.
Oh? How did you know my name? I don't recall introducing myself.
Didn't you just mention that I'm your new neighbor? I only just arrived in this year, haven't had the chance to get to know you. I hate to end up being one of those shadowy figures we was just talking about. Broaching this subject is a gamble. No one in town knows you're here. Alone in this alley, if Otto Blue wanted it, you could just say you're successfully snuck into this city. Just like you did with Sheila. But you're betting she has reason to keep her hands clean. Just like she's reluctant to acknowledge the monster exists. You suspect she has her own secrets. Her gaze sharpens as if she's seen through your ploy. In a dim alley, two sets of breeze and body heat intertwine with mutual hostility. In the looming silence, you are acutely aware of her skin against your wrist, the touch glowing hotter with each passing second. Okay, both of us die. I am not hearing any more heartbeats. Your gamble pays off. You release your hand.
What an unexpected way to meet my new neighbor. Thank goodness it was all just a misunderstanding.
Let's just
I'm
all go
glad
through
you're all
that.
right. You can relax now. In Dizil, we don't ask where people come from. Everyone's bound for the same destination. When you're ready to make that trip to this city, come see me. Bring your bargaining chips. And your sincerity, of course. Until then, make the most of your time here in Dizil.
She brushes past you out in the dark alley, seamlessly blending into the bustling town center as if nothing happened. Only the lingering scent of warm in her wake reminds you of the silent tension. Just as you breathe a discreet sigh of relief while watching her walking away, she suddenly paused, casting a quick glance of her shoulder.
Ah, although you seem to know me already, it wouldn't be proper to not introduce myself as a gracious host. I am vtuber, the owner of Dizil. May you have pleasant dreams tonight.
Oh, ain't that an introduction? God damn. Okay, before we talk into that, there's still examine the city. Ah, you're born in this city. No, scraped away with a blade. I'm guessing Liam did this and do a little border but thorough inspection. Hammerberg. You return to your room, glancing out the open window towards their apartment across the way. The tour of flowers on her balcony seems even more vibrant. Behind the blinds, you hear intermittent sound of running waters. A misty vapor drifts your way, carrying with the scent of soap mingled with a faint taste of tobacco. The scent is unmistakable. Just a moment ago, it was very fragrant, but mere inches away from your face. She noticed your shackles, yet saying nothing. She's aware of the monster, but shies away from mentioning it. Even concealing its presence, she knows you're investigating the maniac contamination. It still allows you to stay.
Miss Vauteur Blue? Everyone here respects her, worships her even. After all, it's thanks to her that we got to meet each other.
But criminals always find a sneaky way in. Though immigration policies may have toughened, the White Sands trade routes remain active. After all, smuggling people is far more lucrative than smuggling goods.
Miss Vauteur Blue took me under her wing. Thanks to her, I have work here in Desir and can save up for my journey to the city.
This is the only place where I can hear from Mom and wait for her to come and get me. Miss Vauteur Blue has promised to help me. She'll hide me in one of the caravan's cargo boxes when it's time. Those Dis City border guards won't even notice.
That's when Vauteur Blue seized control of the ruins. Using dubious financial tactics, she gathered a group of penniless, undocumented immigrants dreaming of instant success in the city and established her dominion over Desir.
As you can hear, like I said, I am not trusting the Affair Bureau. Besides some in the MBCC and maybe the Ninth Agency. Why? Because, well, they, like I said, they do not care for anything else beside themselves so far, as we can see. As we can see in the latest episode in Drift and the Drifter camp. I mean, they tried to blow down the entire place with a fucking like prototype tank. Maybe I don't remember what the fuck that is. But yeah, they tried to blow it down to maybe fucking what is it? Run out the people and try to build a fucking a mall or whatever it was. But yeah, let's just say most people in the fucking government right now is untrustable in the game.
Who do you think gave me the chance to dance here? Do you have any idea how much it costs to enter a beauty pageant in City? Everything in Desir belongs to Vauteur Blue. Yes, I'm working my tail off for her, but without her, I wouldn't even dare to dream about anything.
You don't trust Vauteur Blue. You wouldn't stay in Desir. Look, I ain't gonna say yes to everything she does, but I gotta say, she's good people.
For the city's sake, any threat in White Sands must be snuffed out before it hits us.
I mean, come on. Even if a mercenary who's fucking washed up and survived most stuff said that somebody's good people, well, you probably would want to take a chance with that. Probably. You mull over their conflicting words about her birth, but still can't piece together a coherent picture. Is she an unscrupulous smuggler, a philanthropist, a savior, or perhaps the real culprit leaving mania to spread unchecked? You run countless missions. You know all too well that words may be wrong, but eyes never lie. No matter what others say about her birth, there's one thing for certain. She is deliberately hiding the existence of monsters. Send message. Contamination is detected in Sia. Motion condition could be the source. Could possibly be threatening the townsfolk. However, there is a significant discrepancy between the mania levels I observed and the M value anomalies recorded. I suspect even larger scale contamination concealed in this place. Investigation was interrupted by Vauteur Blue. My cover may have been compromised. Overseas should be prepared for my retreat and, if necessary, emergencies, civilian rescue. In addition, I'll need the Outland Affair Bureau to verify the following individuals, seeing that they have reached recorded activities within the city. Sheila, 16 years of age, female, Velvet Valley. Darcy, 23 years of age, male, Disbury Town. One more, Nightingale. There's something I want you to look into. Oh, the instant you hit send, a noise outside the window startled you. In a flash, you stash away your communication device and duck behind the gauze curtain. Through the sheer white curtains, you make out a hazy silhouette behind the blinds of the opposite room. The figures seem oblivious to your presence. The sound of running waters have ceased, replaced by the faint rustles of curtains, the chirping of insects. The what? The chirping of insect. Does insect even chirp? Are they birds? What? Okay. And your own muffled breathing. You focus all your attention on observing the figure's every movement, but nothing seems to be happening. The windows facing you remain half open, from which is a delicate, misty scent of soap wafts through the air before fading away. Oh, are you tempting me now, love? A gentle patter of water mingles with a woman's soft humming as the delicate datura patters spinning back to life under this duet of water and sing-song. A hand reaches the balcony rail, catching your eye. A fair, slender figure adorned with rings dances gracefully among the flowers before settling her favorite datura blue. Her painted nails move upwards slowly, gently caressing the back of the petals, feeling the way it trembles beneath her touch. Her fingertip traces then, as if following the meandering path of water droplets, teasing along the flower's drooping silhouette gently. Unable to speak, the datura simply yields to a deliberately slow touch, with a quiet anticipation submissively. Finally, her fingers reaches the petal tips, bidding farewell with a playful flick. Water droplets scatters and vanish into the warm, gentle breeze. The woman withdraws her hand with evident satisfaction, leaving the datura flowers swaying before your eyes in a seemingly endless dance. The footsteps picked up paused again. She seemed to have stopped at the round table of the rage. The porcelain blades scraped against the wooden grain of the table, a rough yet delicate sound washing over your sensitive nerves, like a warm towel on the nape of your neck, bringing an unexpected wave of comfort. The spoon spilled open the tender cake, releasing a cloud of delicate sweetness from the cream that dripped through the window and slowly seeped into your room. She murmurs a few compliments, her voice leaping unconsciously as the sweetness seemed to delete her thoroughly. You hear the gentle click of a cup, a saucer, and the teacup briefly vanished from the table. Moments later, she hooked her fingers above the handle as she replaced the teacup on the table, rotating precisely one third of the clockwise, making one side face the balcony. Sunlight catches the side of the cup, illuminating a red mark, a ring facing your direction. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. That's actually doing a little hell on my voice. Oh, dang it. Okay, first of all, let me go to the light. Like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, back to normal voice now. The sheer curtain dance in the breeze, belling and unveiling the wooden armchair. As they fall once more, a woman's silhouette appears on the seat. She reclines against the chair, which feels full. Untie the book, and the quiet stillness filling the next moments. Every subtle sound becomes magnified in your ears. She crosses her leg with casual grace, and the soft fabric caressing and shifts slightly with movements. Where's the hole? Give me the hole, needs to the candy. The sound of turning pages ceases as she seems to linger on a particular passage, her fingertips tapping repeatedly against the page. The rhythm gradually synchronizes your quickly, leaving you a little uneasy. The soft rustling of turning pages resumes. The faint chuckle carried to you by the breeze feels almost like an imagination. I'm guessing she's already know we're fucking spying on her. But come on, who wouldn't spy on this beauty? Actually, to be honest, all the beauties in Path to Nowhere is beauties. Besides some. But besides some. Trust me, besides some. Oh my! The clean white curtains are lowered completely now, turning into a canvas on which filtered light sketches throughout a woman's graceful, sallow-shaped silhouette. Every curve and turn of the shape ripples through the curtains like an endless rain. She turns her head as if looking for something, the soft profile cast against the curtains. You find yourself holding your breath, uncertain where her gaze has fallen. In the end, nothing happens, so it gradually fades from the curtains as she moves inside. But her appears seem unaware of your presence in the when winding down in relaxed solitude after returning from her business trip. Occasionally, you hear her muttering to herself in the apartment, such little complaints about having to go and grab something from the shop in town. You hear nothing suspicious. You're physically closer to your suspect more than ever, yet the truth seems further away. The soothing yet beguiling floral fragrance drifts between you and the balcony on the other side, clouding your thoughts. Back to town. You gaze down at the sea through the window. Indeed, this room offers the most beautiful view in town. As the afternoon sun dips westward, the town's shadows stretch longer amidst the chorus of birdsong. Though the sea's days feels endless as summer itself, night will still fall as it still always does. For some reason, your senses begin to heighten in this room. You can make out every delicate vein in the distant leaves, and catch even the faintest whispers from the neighboring window. Perhaps someday, when you think of the sea, this is an eternal dream, with a verdant summer that will always remain in your memory. Moss. I have gained moss. Wait, is she? Nope, she's gone. Okay. Ah, nighttime. Nightfall early in the sea. Beneath the blanket of Flora blankets, the town slumbers. In their dreams, the townsfolk piece together the fragrance of happiness and hope, like an irresistible confection. They chase after the illusion, a treadmill disguised as a wonderful life, where they are drawn to empty promises. Only whispers of wind brushing against Dutler's leaf can be heard in the hush. especially near the town's borders. What else remained left? The stillness decorated by a series of repetitive sounds. The scribbling of a pen, the folding of letters, the soft tearing of envelope seals, and the dull thud of objects hitting the floor, punctuated by some occasional snickers barely audible.
How sweet, how naive. Ah, so fragile, so easy to deceive.
Something tossed onto the wooden floor to contain someone's work or life awaiting on the morrow. Meanwhile, bathed in moonlight, a solitary figure quietly peers down at the town she crafted by herself. Moonlight traces her figure, casting a soft glow on the desk by the window. Sprawled across the surface is a map of white sand, a red cross drawn casually with lipstick, marking the site of a new mine.
I've checked out that place you told me. Not impressed. You know me. I don't bother myself with just any deal.
But her blue gaze ripped through the sheer curtains. The moon beam laced with floral scents. The half-open window casts finely landing on the slumbering figure in the opposite chamber. At her side, a special communicator vibrates, with the lights glowing and fading.
And I've met that person you mentioned. He's exceeded my expectations. Certainly more charming than those stiffs at this city's Outland Affairs Bureau.
Hmm.
Still, I'm not ready to place my bets on him just yet.
Why not? Place your bet on me, or I could
Desir
bring
is
the wind.
different. It's a miracle, even. Like an oasis, thriving in such a wasteland. Even the most gentle squeeze could take away its brittle life. These delicate seedlings need sturdier soil to take root. You wouldn't understand anyway.
Leaning by the window languidly, Matilda enters the car, her gaze lingering on the mysterious newcomer in the chamber across the way.
Oh, my little neighbor. Answers won't come to you if you just peek through the window. Rouse yourself. Let's see if you have what it takes to prove your worth to me.
There's a nice shroud to see her, moonlight cascade over balconies, and delicate fragrance rise, the gentle breeze weaving through the slumbering town, and intertwining with the sweet dream of its inhabitants. Holy cactus, what the fuck? Okay, give me 1 second, let me go, go check something.
Didn't expect you here. New orders?
Got good yeah, got her.
Shadows stretching in the dark. Long figures walking.
Full.
There
I got two.
on an old bench of strangers looking
I don't know if I should.
while the shadows
Why there's attempt left? I mean, I'm glad the attempt is fucking 99 million. Oh yeah, let me let's check the joint operations. Oh yeah, claim, free stuff, so many but oh, so close. I'm getting you, baby. If I get her, that means all of Cat's Eye is in my palms. Wait, what? Oh yeah, right. This thing is ending soon. Gladfully, I got he told me. All I need to get is free. Alright, before I do that, actually, you know what? Let me switch out Nos with Jasmine. And sign out to go with Nos. Why not? Here I got yeah, I'm going for Graves. Oh, you got C2 and yeah, beloved wife that's so lazy to clean her room. And I mean it. Angel is very lazy at cleaning her room. Very. Let's see. Gilda and Montable. I don't know. Triple zero. I think she is like a limited character, so I don't think I can get her from this. Which is sad, but well, definitely gonna have to try it sometime later. Alright, back to here now. Just need to do a little check up on my stuff. Okay, why am I tripping out already? The town square is bathed in particularly bright sunlight. The storefront windows refract a kaleidoscope of shimmering colors that leaves passerby a little dazed.
Time for a clock out shot! Alba, look over here! Snap, snap!
Wait, wasn't this last time we did this?
Oh my. Then I must sign up for a beauty pageant with that photo.
Yeah, I remember hearing this one last time. The town folks' chit-chat drift in and out of earshot. At times clear and the other times blurred. The gentle tickling of wind chimes punctuate their voice. Amid this symphony of sound, a familiar whisper catches your ear once again.
Beware. You must beware.
The whispers captivate you, drawing your attention away from everything else. The vibrant town square, Primrose Bakery, offers cheerful greetings to its customers, will suddenly vanish before your eyes. All you can see is a dark alley, endless alley, and a vague pale figure within it. Chase after her. That shield moves so fast you almost have to sprint to keep up. With each step, a scattered branch and thorns crawl out the walls like an encroaching cage. No matter how fast the girl runs, she is destined to be a prisoner in this frigid, shadowy alley. You keep chasing after her until suddenly that figure halts at the alley's dead end. As you close in, a slender figure transforms in breath. Approach. Before you can react, she anticipates your move and grabs your wrist, just as she did once before.
What? Surprised to see me here? I thought you'd be thrilled to meet me, since you've been watching me through the window all day. What were you hoping to uncover, I wonder? The town's hidden mysteries? Or perhaps my own little secrets?
She edges closer and touches your hand once again, fingertips tracing on your palm.
With all that peeking and prying, I'd have thought you'd revealed all my secrets by now. Or perhaps you just need to get a little closer.
A wisp of ethereal smoke spills from her pipe, weaving an inescapable wall in the ground. With a firm push, her blade pushes you to the ground. Before you can even struggle, you feel the warm breath inching closer. Oh
Now,
my
this
lady.
should be close enough. Do you see everything now, my curious little neighbor?
Votre blue body presses against yours. Her right hand tracing a teasing path along your face, down your jawline, and slowly drifting to your neck. Her touch is vivid on your skin, so present yet without any warmth. Trust me, if I'm in this, I'll struggle to get up, bruh. Sensing your resistance, Votre Bleu eases her grip slightly to let you catch your breath. But the reprieve is short-lived. Her left hand effortlessly guides your fidgeting wrists, pinning them against the cold floor, and with her body she confines what little freedom for movement you have left.
Trying to slip away? Am I really that scary?
Sneak in a kiss if you can, Chief.
Dizil isn't a place where you can come and go as you please. After all my hospitality, surely you won't be thinking of running away without a farewell to me, would you? Don't you think it's time to return the favor?
Is it time to return the flavor? What is this fucking line here? I think that's just a line of dialogue, okay. Water blue, warm breath tickles at your ear. Her voice weaving around the air, far like a puppet string.
I know you're curious about me. I can feel your watchful eye on me. So tell me, what do you see? Am I good or evil to you? Care to guess what I think of you? A plaything? A threat? Or perhaps valuable prey?
Suddenly her hand closes around your throat, tender but increasingly firm. Your sense begins to fade, your vision dimming, each breath slipping away beneath the grip. The overwhelming pressure drowns you. You feel her open provocation towards your shackles. As consciousness wanes, you feel your lips brush against your ear.
Come now, don't be shy. Tell me, what's the little secret you're clutching? And what can you offer me?
Smack that ace. Repetitive scenario. The vanished town, endless alleys, physical touch. This isn't reality, but a crude copy of the memories in your subconscious. Town's mania contamination is taking a toll on your psyche, dude. If your fucking subconsciousness is dreaming this, can I get a copy? Okay, hell, I want to be in your position so badly. A nightmare, my ass. This is fucking a fucking heavenly dream. That's all smooth. At least here, now, you don't have to worry about those shackles giving away your true identity. Oh, okay. What the fuck was that? That was weird looking at. Oh, Destin. Oh, why is Destin Lovers so threatening? Also, free healthcare. One day, one day we'll get that.
It ends here. It ends here.
Nice. your shackles jolt you awake. Sitting abruptly, you're greeted by the sunlight filtering through the leaves outside. A brightness so blinding as you squeeze your eyes shut. Gradually, your vision clears and your racing heartbeat slows as the detailed reality comes into focus. It's been ages since the contamination last triggered such a vivid nightmare. Your encounter with Sheila yesterday leaves as strong of an impression. Something about it just feels off. Morning birdsong drift through the window, accompanied by the heady smells of the tall blossoms. Well, heady scent, soothing your frayed nerves. Voices from outside suddenly interrupt your thoughts.
You don't need to bring me gifts every day, Alba. Save those for your sister when you'll see her in this city.
You know they will never reach this city.
Oh, you still remember what I told you about my sister, Miss vtuber Blue?
Of course I do. If I'd had a sibling who gets the chance to study in this city, I'd be just as excited as you.
So, when will it be my turn to go to the city?
I know how hard you've worked here, Alba. You've saved more than enough for your living expenses and the journey to this city. But without proper ID from your hometown, it'd be a huge risk for the caravan to sneak you in.
I get it, really I do. I'd gladly take the risk. I've got my savings, even more.
Oh, ma chérie, that's not what I meant. By risk, I mean a rare chance to slip past the checkpoints. An opening we have to wait for. But don't worry, your time will come.
Oof, this is definitely
Right,
not right.
of course. I'm not in a rush. I get it. Just take some time.
You recognize vtuber Blue's voice, the same one that haunted your dreams. Yet now, though more distant, it all sounds more calm and real, undeniably patient. You rise and push open the window facing us. Vtuber Blue leaned casually against the railings, her eyes following Alba as she walks away. Noticing your gaze, she turns to nod at your smile. Morning. You seem busy today too, Miss Vtuber Blue. New deals in the city for the merchants, caravan. The small talk is merely a greeting, and you don't expect anything from it, but Vtuber Blue gestures towards you with a pipe.
Oh, did I wake you up? You look well rested, though. I take it that you slept well? I thought the little adventure in the alley yesterday might have left you a bit shaken.
Something happened in the alley yesterday.
I wouldn't know. You should probably ask yourself. They say our dreams are echoes of our waking thoughts.
Unfazed by your subtle probing, Vtuber Blue huddles with a plant at the balcony as she speaks. She seems so relaxed as if she is just chatting about the weather with a neighbor.
Is this a habit of yours? Drifting off into daydreams in broad daylight? What dream kept you dozing for so long?
I dreamed of you. I dreamed I was on the verge of untouching a world where your townsfolk was safe from the looming threat of contamination, living the life we always dreamed of. It's clearly just some story you made up, but you notice her pipe faintly trembles in her hand.
Well then, I hope your dream comes true.
A cluster of clouds blocks the sun momentarily, so you can't see her true expression as she says that. This is the same woman who lures immigrants with promises and so-called shelter jobs, who just brush off Alba's pleas with flimsy excuses. But she she said, for your dreams to come true. Dreams alone won't change reality, and dreams promised by others are even less reliable.
quite the philosopher, aren't you? I must admit, I don't always catch the meaning of your words, my little neighbor.
Oh, well then. Once I uncover the truth myself, I'll be sure to expound everything in detail. By then, you better come up with some new tricks to dodge my questions. The cloud pass and blinding sun flood the balcony. In the town below once again, evading your gaze, Mata Blue turns to face the town, draws in a deep breath.
Can you smell it? Butter and wheat. Primrose is quite the baker. I sometimes find myself craving her bread when I'm out in White Sands. You must be starving having just woken up. Don't miss out on some freshly baked bread. Just head downhill to the town center. Try not to lose your way this time.
Yeah, is this your way of giving me the green light to investigate? But her blue says nothing. Instead, she simply raises her pipe and points at your head. What do you mean? But her blue seems to be stippling a laugh as you catch your reflection in the window. You finally notice that your hair is a complete mess from sleep. A kind of unruly cowlick sticking up. And to think you've been holding this intense back and forth with Mata Blue with hair like this. You could have just told me earlier, not with that pipe.
But isn't that part of the fun of chatting across balconies? I'm not sure if you can hear my every word, but I know you can see my every move.
What is she hinting at now? As Mata Blue exhales a plume of smoke, you find her intent to remain enigmatic as ever. A small cup of tea is set on her window seat, beneath which lie a worn, undelivered book of poetry. N'importe rosso de monde.
I had someone bring the tea over last night, but you'd already turned in. Such a shame. It's not quite the same when it's cold.
From across the way, Mata Bleu watches as her lovely neighbor drapes on the cloak brought from the city and set to work collecting evidence of her misdeeds. The same neighbor who seemed to have forgotten the promise they made in that valley. They have tea together. With a slight shake of her head, Mata Bleu tips the cup and let the tea trickle to a flower pot. I'm sorry, my dear. Could not join me without much. But soon I promise. We'll tea between us all. The daughter of Flow, framing the balcony as always, yet their beauty has lost its former purity. Like an ominous portrait wall knitting the whole can be seen on their previous pristine white petal. Water Blue bends down and reaches out, gently cradling the withering nut of a flower in her hands. Pulling it away, to life, and fed with proper care. As I knew now long, as everyone reaches the end, you won't have to suffer. You murmur softly, her voice impossibly gentle as her fingertips caress the withered petal. She looked just like a mother singing a lullaby to a sick child. Despite everything Mother and Burr has hidden from you before, this rare display of tenderness and a gentle affection for flowers somehow doesn't feel like just another lie. A few knocks echoes through the apartment. The very patterns so peculiar they sound like secret codes. Come in. As your request, this is freshly delivered from Eastside early this morning. I made sure there was no issue with both its production and delivery. In addition to your usual signature, They have also added several new varieties this time over there in the side. How thoughtful, near the bed. I know. You keep your eyes fixed on the other side of the balcony, determined not to miss any sign of clandestine dealing between Butter Blue and Eastside. With utmost reverence, the subordinate approaches the table, begin cutting through the layer of tape, removing the numerous shock-absorbing foam board and cooling packs, then carefully peeling away the inner plastic frame. Finally, he turns to leave the previous empty table enter your view again, now covered in several plates of assorted pastries and cookies. You seem to smell the sweetness of cream again. Butter Blue methodically cut the distant dessert into small pieces and brings them to her lips. She touches her lips again together. Time to freeze. Time seems to freeze, capturing the faded old picture for this particular moment. Nothing but these desserts make the tradition recipe truly capture the taste of home. This sweetness is the only thing that can revisit from that place that can no longer return. You detect a faint smile in her voice, like nostalgia and regret, but lacking the emotion that qualifies as a smile. You put down the small spoon on the edge of the pale light. A gentle click echoes endlessly through this irreversible flow of time. Jingling, a bicycle bell trips chime short down the building, followed by an enthusiastic greeting that carries to the balcony. Miss Butterblue, are you reading again? I still got a couple of original editions I brought with me from home. If you like books so much, I'll bring them over next time. Thanks, but I won't necessary. She closes the old book and leans against the balcony railings, her long hair cascading down as her gaze falls upon the local below. I'm not much of a reader usually. I'm just sort through small things, browsing through the belonging like a plant where those things form. Not sure you have a sentimental value, just make me to cherish the old days. Well, perhaps books feel like going back in time to the days before they left. I still remember everyone's name and face as much as me, there's no pain. She lowered her gaze, finger tracing the crease along the book's spine. Her smile a delicate mix of nostalgia and sorrow. Please don't be smart, madame. Once I settled in the city, I won't be like those others who left and never returned. I will definitely come back to visit this here when I come. She answered with a gentle smile, which the local naturally takes her lips. When I met her unspoken words since the desolation which was sent time. As the bicycle bell chimes again, Butter Bleu lowers her waving hand and brings it back to the book cover, brushing against the rough creases and moldy spots. Her palm traces these fading marks in her memories. As her gaze falls yet another dwindling silhouette on the bicycle fading into the setting sun. Oof, okay, hell, we're already at 58%. Ooh, okay, I think this is a good place to leave it here, okay. We've definitely been speedrunning through this, so I think this is a good place to leave it here. Yeah, pushing this song is very nice. I like it very much. Alright, so get back in my hands. Nice. Nice. Free stuff. Stuff for free that I really like taking. Nice. Give me a money. 2,000, I'll take it. Free stuff, anyways. Alright, so that's pretty much half of the things we have yet to finish.
Didn't expect you here.
The rerun.
New orders? Or just looking to hide as well?
Let's just hope we can fully finish that before the event rerun fully ends. So, for now, I think it's time that we stream here for now. We're freaking out, we're speed running through it anyway, so there's definitely not that thing. Oh, but for now, thank you guys for joining me here today on stream. I hope you guys had a wonderful time joining me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever time zone is for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.